Hello Python programmers. This Tuesday video is going to be a live demo on creating the Hello World program and submitting that to your remote GitHub repository on GitHub Classroom. So you can see in here I'm in our Classroom Canvas module, and number 6 says write a Python program named hello world.py and commit your source code to your remote GitHub Classroom repository. So what that means is you're going to already have installed PyCharm. I don't know if I have a video posted on that or not, but you could just ask Gemini how to install Python. Just a word on what is an IDE and what is the Python interpreter. Dr. Chuck's videos, his initial videos, he's using the Python interpreter in command line. So you can do that as well. You might want to ask Gemini how to do that, but you can just install the Python interpreter on your local machine. And as long as you have a path to it, when you say Python, that command Python will be recognized because you have a path to python.exe, and then after that follows the actual source code that you want to be interpreted. So that's how you do that. What we're going to do in our class is we are primarily going to write our code in an IDE, an integrated development environment named PyCharm. Okay, and on another video, I think I demonstrated how to get the student 1-year license from IntelliJ. I just updated my educator license and I got PyCharm Pro. I have not even used it yet, but I am going to be using this demo on what's called PyCharm Community. So even if you don't sign up for the free IntelliJ suite, you get a whole suite of IntelliJ IDEs. You can use PyCharm Community. So that's what I will use for this. All right. So the first thing we have to do is we need to decide where we're going to put our project. So we're going to actually create a project in PyCharm. So I'm on Windows. I'm going to use File Explorer, and I am going to create a new folder named Hello World 02 because I already have a folder named Hello World. Hello World. This doesn't have to be in, it's just a folder name. It does not have to be in Python-esque. Python syntax naming convention is basically the words are separated with underscores. But in file architecture, I like to use camels or camelback style. Okay, so I do have this folder named Hello World 02, and there's nothing in it right now. But the main thing is I know where this is, right? So it's on my local drive, C. It's in a folder 2026 Spring, subfolder Python demos, subfolder Hello World 02. So I know exactly where that is. Okay, so now I start PyCharm, and PyCharm is already set here, and you can actually see this is a Python program that I use to, with the help of Gemini, I wrote this program and I created our Python quiz over chapters 1 to 2. So yes, you can actually use Python in the real world to do real world stuff, of course. So what I'm in Python here. If you first started PyCharm, it will give you, it won't, your interface won't look exactly like this. You'll have to answer some questions about starting a new project. But one way or another, you want to create a new project. So I clicked on the hamburger there, and I chose new project. Now the location is important. Don't assume the default location here. Go to the location that you set up. So I click on this, and I want to find that hello world location that I set up, right? So I got to remember it's in 2026. It is under Python demos, hello world 02. I select the entire folder. Okay, there you go. Now, the stuff about the interpreter type, generally speaking, what we'll do is in Python, you always will create a virtual environment because there are these things called dependencies. Dependencies are the other code snippets that are required to make your program do something. And it can get really intense if you have a large project. They're called dependencies. So anyway, you're going to have different dependencies, and they're going to have different versions and things like that. And that's why we always create a virtual environment. That's what the virtual environment here means. As far as the Python version, this Python version is part of PyCharm. PyCharm gives us this. I did not download this. It was part of PyCharm. Okay, there are other configurations I can choose here, and but for right now, I'll go with just the default here, Python 0.13. I'm sure that will be fine. All right, so create, and I'll create this in a new window. And you can see absolutely nothing. I don't see anything here, right? But I do see this hello world, and there's my virtual environment right here. Here's my virtual environment right here. So the first thing I want to do is to click on this hello world 02, because that is the name of my folder, and it's also now the name of my project. So click on that and create new Python file. Now this is where I give it a correct Python name. So hello, the obligatory first program we write in a new programming language is hello world. So it's hello underscore world. There we go. So first thing I want to do is give this a comment, and the name hello underscore world dot py, and comments are that hashtag. I'm going to put my initials. This identifies me as the programmer and the date that I wrote this. So I wrote it on 1/13/26. Okay, and a short description of the program. This is the hello world program for my spring 2026 Python class at FCC. Okay. Typically, we like to have a further description that at a minimum specifies input, processing, and output, but we'll just skip that for now. So how do we write the Python, the hello world in Python? Simply type in PR and just PR, and then tab for print, and then inside here print hello world, and we'll make an exclamation mark. All right, so that's really all there is to it. Now when I click this play button here, my program is going to be executed. I just have one statement, one Python statement here. It's using the print function. The print function is automatically a part of, actually, they just told us there it's a built-in function, and it tells us what it will accept. It will accept, could accept files or strings. So we're going to we gave it a string here, right? So a string is delimited with either single quotes or double quotes, all right? And that's it. There's no end of a statement, like a terminating statement in Python, like there is in C++ or Java. That's it. And then to run this, we just hit the play button. So hello world. That is fine. Okay, so this program, our program is actually done. Now, what we need to do is to find the source code for this. How do we know where the source code is? Well, back here under project, in our project name, we can see the path of the file that this is in. It's a little bit hard to see. Let me just zoom in here a little bit, make it easier to see. I think that's better. Here you go. So C:\\2026_spring. This is on my local machine, my old ancient Windows 10 machine in my office at Fresno City College campus. Subfolder Python demos, subfolder Hello World 02. And in this folder is helloworld.py. So I should be able to locate that by navigating using File Explorer, right? So if I wanted to, I could just start at the very top here. There's Windows C, 2026 Spring, Python demos, and there's Hello World, but I created a new folder named Hello World 02. Okay, and sure enough, you can tell by the date and time, it is the 13th of January today. Looking at my clock, it's about 2:35. And anyway, furthermore, you can just open this up with a text editor and you'll just see the Python text. It's only going to be one line. I'll open this up with a text editor that I have installed called Sublime Text. And you can see, remember, this is what I wrote, right? This is the Hello World program for my Spring 26 class at FCC. So this is it. So that's it. My program runs. Now I need to push my program to my remote GitHub repository. So what the heck does that mean? It means that I go to modules, and in the current module, I'll see something that says remote repo. This is short for repository, GitHub Classroom Module 01. So I use a product called GitHub Classroom, obviously here, and this is how you submit any code that you write for CIT-95. If you want to get credit for it, you push it to this repository. So the very first time you do this, you click on this link, and this is the most important thing you do. Oh, this is actually good. You need to have a GitHub account for this. So I'm currently signed out of GitHub, and this is probably good that this happened. If you do not have a GitHub account, you need to get one. All programmers have one. It's safe. GitHub is just a massive website that is hosted by Microsoft. So it's completely safe. You're not going to get hacked or anything like that. Just create one. Pro tip, I recommend you create your GitHub account with a permanent, semi-permanent email address. It's going to ask for an email address because that's how it authenticates you. But don't use your Fresno City College because you're not going to be here forever. And, when you go on and you're a professional Python programmer, you want your code to stay with you. So I use my Gmail account here, right? So that's it. And then it is going to ask me to send a message. So you do have to have your phone. So I do have my phone here. I'll send that SMS, means a message. And here is my code. I don't mind showing you what this code is. Because it only works this one time, 536. Okay. So good. Now, so you're ready to go. I have accepted the assignment there. If you were already signed into GitHub and you've got something that says, do you want to accept this assignment? And you were just there on that link and I guess from the very beginning, you would see a list of names. Make sure that you choose your name and then you select your name from that and then log in that way. And so this should be my remote repository, right? Yep. See, so dmol. So this is linked to my GitHub account, dmol. So I know that this is my remote repository. Yep. So I go to this remote repository and click on add file. Sometimes add file, this will be kind of invisible. It's just squeezed between go to file and code. But one way, you just need to expand it. So just use this interface. It's the easiest way. Add file, upload files, choose files. Now, this is why I went through all the trouble remembering where my file was, right? Because now I need to find that source code file. So remember, it was in C, 2026 Spring, Python demos, Hello World 02. So click on that and you see hello world.py. This is what you want to submit. So click on that. Almost there. My beginning programming students, sometimes they are in a hurry and they just click off this page and they do not commit. They could just go on to the next subject and then they send me an alarming email saying, Professor, GitHub doesn't work. My code is lost. Well, GitHub is working just fine. It's just that you, the programmer, you forgot to commit your changes. So you must do the commit here. And then there you go. You're done. You're done. Now, how does this look to me? How does this look to me? So when I go to GitHub Classroom, I should already be signed in, so it shouldn't give me, yep, perfect. So see, I have a classroom name, CIT-95, Python Programming Spring 2026. Click on that. And I only have 4 students that has signed up so far. So I do have a student named Dennis Mole. He did submit some code, so I click on his repository and I can see, look at the hello world. Look, here's the program. Beautiful, full credit. Okay, so let's make, that's not really good just to have 4 students signed up here. Let's make for Thursday. I'll check in with you again on Thursday. And I think we have 15 students in the class. I would like to see all 15 students here in the GitHub classroom. Okay, so let's make that our goal. I'm going to stop this at 20 minutes, and hopefully this will be enough for you. If you have any questions, send me a question on inbox, and I'll answer it as quickly as possible.